The casting process for the Babe Ruth story, a 1948 movie, was a painstaking effort to bring the legendary baseball player's life to the silver screen. William Bendix, known for his burly build and rugged good looks, was chosen to play the part of Babe Ruth. His uncanny resemblance to the baseball icon and his ability to embody Ruth's larger-than-life personality made him the perfect choice for the role. The film's producers were meticulous in their casting choices, searching for actors who not only looked the part, but could also capture the essence of the people in Ruth's life. Trevor, a seasoned actress with a track record of delivering nuanced performances, was cast as Babe's wife, Hodgson. The chemistry between Bendix and Trevor was palpable, and their on-screen relationship added depth and emotion to the film. The supporting cast was also carefully selected, with each actor chosen for their ability to portray the complexities of the characters they were to play. The result was a cast that worked seamlessly together, bringing the story of Babe Ruth to life in a way that would captivate audiences for generations to come. In the end, the casting of the Babe Ruth story was a testament to the power of finding the right actors for the right roles. It was a pivotal moment in the film's production, setting the stage for a movie that would become a classic in the annals of sports cinema. The Babe Ruth story was directed by Roy Del Ruth in 1948. Del Ruth was known for his efficient and straightforward directing style. He approached this biographical film about the famous baseball player with a focus on showcasing Ruth's larger-than-life personality. Del Ruth's creative influences included the fast-paced, dialogue-driven films of the 1930s, and he brought that energy to the Babe Ruth story. He used innovative camera techniques for the time, such as tracking shots that follow the action on the baseball field. This helped to immerse the audience in the story and create a more engaging experience. In collaboration with the cast and crew, Del Ruth fostered a positive and productive working environment. He worked closely with the film's lead actor, William Bendix, who played Babe Ruth, to ensure an accurate portrayal of the baseball star. Del Ruth also collaborated with the cinematographer, Sid Hickox, to create a visually striking film that captured the essence of Ruth's career. Del Ruth's approach to directing the Babe Ruth story was characterized by his focus on storytelling, his creative use of camera techniques, and his collaborative spirit. The result is a film that captures the excitement and energy of Babe Ruth's life and career, and that continues to inspire audiences today. The Babe Ruth Story, a 1948 biographical film, tells the tale of the legendary baseball player, Babe Ruth. Many fascinating facts surround this movie. For instance, did you know that Babe Ruth's widow, Claire, was not a fan of the film, and even sued the producers for defamation of character? Or that the movie was released just months before Babe Ruth's death, making it his final public appearance? One of my favorite roles in the movie is that of Babe Ruth himself, played by William Bendix. His portrayal of the larger-than-life baseball star is both entertaining and touching. This movie is filled with funny, shocking, and sad moments that will keep you engaged throughout. So, grab your popcorn and get ready to discover some surprising facts about this classic film. Do you have a cherished memory or personal experience related to the Babe Ruth story? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. The 1948 movie, The Babe Ruth Story, was produced with great attention to detail, particularly in set design and locations. The film's production team aimed to accurately depict the life of the famous baseball player, Babe Ruth, and his journey to becoming a baseball legend. The set design was meticulously crafted to resemble the early 20th century baseball stadiums and the neighborhoods where Babe Ruth grew up. The film's art department built detailed replicas of famous ballparks, such as Yankee Stadium and Fenway Park, to ensure historical accuracy. The production team also paid close attention to the design of Babe Ruth's childhood home, recreating the environment where he first discovered his love for baseball. The filming locations for the Babe Ruth story were primarily in California, with the Griffith Park in Los Angeles serving as a stand-in for the Polo Grounds in New York. The production team transformed the park into a realistic depiction of the iconic baseball stadium, complete with a manually operated scoreboard and a hand-painted outfield wall. Despite the careful planning and execution of the set design and locations, the production of the Babe Ruth story faced several logistical challenges. One of the most significant challenges was filming the baseball games, as the production team had to ensure that the action on the field appeared authentic and exciting for the audience. To achieve this, they employed innovative techniques such as filming the games from various angles, using slow-motion shots, and incorporating close-up shots of the players' faces to capture their emotions. Another challenge was working with William Bendix, the actor who portrayed Babe Ruth, as he was not a professional athlete. The production team had to use creative solutions, such as filming Bendix from specific angles and using body doubles for some of the more physically demanding scenes, to make it appear as if Bendix was a skilled baseball player. In conclusion, the production of the Babe Ruth story required careful planning, attention to detail, and innovative techniques to accurately depict Babe Ruth's life and career. The set design, filming locations, and logistical challenges were all crucial components of the film's production, and the production team's dedication to authenticity and creativity helped to bring Babe Ruth's story to life on the big screen. The movie The Babe Ruth Story may not be regarded as a cinematic masterpiece in terms of acting and script, but it holds significance in the world of baseball. The film showcases the life of Babe Ruth, a legendary figure who had a profound impact on the game during the 1920s, following the Black Sox scandal of 1919. Babe Ruth is remembered for his exceptional skills and contributions to baseball, which inspired and captivated millions of people. The movie was rushed to completion so that the real Babe Ruth could see it before he passed away, and he did get to watch it. William Bendix, who played Babe Ruth in the movie, was a popular actor during that time, and his portrayal of Ruth was well received. The film not only showcases Ruth's prowess in baseball, but also the era in which he played, where a hot dog and a cold drink were essential companions to the game. It is recommended to enjoy some hot dogs while watching the movie to enhance the experience. The movie may have its flaws, but it is filled with love and passion for the game of baseball. For those who are not familiar with the subject, the film provides an insight into the life of one of the most influential figures in baseball history. It is a must-watch for anyone who wants to learn more about the game and its rich heritage. In conclusion, The Babe Ruth Story is more than just a movie about baseball. It is a testament to the enduring legacy of Babe Ruth and the impact he had on the game. It is a captivating picture of a bygone era and a splendid time for all baseball enthusiasts. The creation of a film score and soundtrack is a crucial aspect of storytelling, as it enhances the narrative and emotional tone. In the case of the 1948 movie The Babe Ruth Story, the music played a significant role in highlighting the legendary baseball player's life and career. Composers Albert Glasser and Cy Feuer were tasked with creating a score that would complement the film's uplifting story. Glasser, known for his work on various films such as Jungle Jim and The Neanderthal Man, brought a sense of nostalgia and grandeur to the score. Feuer, a successful Broadway producer and composer, added a touch of theatricality that helped capture Ruth's larger-than-life personality. The soundtrack features classic tunes from the era, including Take Me Out to the Ball Game and The Star-Spangled Banner. These songs not only set the scene for the film, but also pay homage to Ruth's impact on baseball and American culture. Together, Glasser and Feuer's compositions beautifully capture the emotional ups and downs of Ruth's life, from his humble beginnings to his record-breaking baseball career and personal struggles. The music swells during triumphant moments, offering a sense of joy and excitement, while also providing a softer, more introspective tone during emotional or challenging scenes. Musicians involved in the film score, such as the legendary MGM Studio Orchestra, brought the compositions to life with their skill and artistry. The result is a rich, engaging soundtrack that enhances the viewer's experience and deepens their connection to the story. In The Babe Ruth Story, music and narrative work hand in hand to create a captivating and emotional tribute to one of baseball's most iconic figures. By combining classic tunes with original compositions, Glasser, Feuer, and the talented musicians involved crafted a soundtrack that will be cherished by audiences for generations to come. In the 1948 film, The Babe Ruth Story, William Bendix, who played Babe Ruth, had to learn to bat left-handed and pitch southpaw for his role. Bendix's dedication to the part was evident when he hit a ball over the right field fence during filming, becoming the first actor to accomplish this feat. Claire Trevor, who co-starred in the movie, was one of 4 Best Supporting Actress Oscar winners to guest star in the television show Murder, She Wrote. The other 3 actresses are Teresa Wright, Kim Hunter, and Shirley Jones. Trevor's appearance on the show is a testament to her long and successful career in Hollywood. One of the most iconic scenes in the Babe Ruth story is when Babe Ruth hits his 60th home run in 1927. The scene is filled with tension as Ruth prepares to hit the ball, with the camera focusing on his face and the bat. The director, Roy Del Ruth, uses close-up shots to capture Ruth's determination and concentration. When Ruth finally hits the ball, the camera follows it as it soars through the air, creating a sense of excitement and triumph. Bendix's performance in this scene is noteworthy. He captures Ruth's intensity and focus, as well as his joy and celebration after hitting the home run. Bendix spent hours studying Ruth's mannerisms and movements to accurately portray the legendary baseball player. The cinematography in this scene is also impressive. The use of close-up shots and following the ball as it flies through the air creates a sense of excitement and drama. The scene is shot in black and white, but the bright sun and green grass of the baseball field still pop on screen. This scene had a significant impact on audiences and helped to solidify Babe Ruth's legend. It was a defining moment in his career, and the film captures it perfectly. The scene is still memorable and impactful today, and it remains one of the most iconic moments in sports movie history. Unfortunately, the filmmakers and actors did not leave any commentary on this specific scene. However, they did speak about the film as a whole and its impact. William Bendix said, "I think the Babe Ruth story is a great film because it tells the story of a true American hero. Babe Ruth was a legend, and I was honored to play him." Roy Del Ruth added, "We wanted to make a film that would capture the excitement and spirit of baseball, and I think we accomplished that with the Babe Ruth story." On October 21, 1948, the Screen Guild Theater aired a radio adaptation of the movie with William Bendix and Charles Bickford reprising their film roles. The film marked Joe Flynn's debut in cinema. As for William Frawley, he claimed to have introduced the song Carolina in the Morning in the 1922 Broadway musical review The Passing Show, but this remains unconfirmed. The 1948 movie The Babe Ruth Story, starring William Bendix as the legendary baseball player, had a significant cultural and social impact. The film resonated with audiences due to its uplifting message and portrayal of the American dream. It showcased Ruth's humble beginnings, his rise to fame, and his battle against cancer, which struck a chord with many viewers. The Babe Ruth story influenced pop culture by solidifying Ruth's status as an iconic figure. The film's release coincided with the height of baseball's popularity, and it helped to further cement the sport's place in American culture. The movie also contributed to discussions on relevant social themes, such as perseverance in the face of adversity and the importance of philanthropy. Moreover, the film portrayed Ruth's larger-than-life personality and his impact on the game of baseball. It highlighted his charitable contributions, such as his visits to children's hospitals, which further endeared him to audiences. The Babe Ruth story also showcased the power of sports as a means of unifying people and overcoming obstacles. In conclusion, the Babe Ruth story had a profound cultural and social impact by resonating with audiences, influencing pop culture, and contributing to discussions on relevant social themes. The film's portrayal of Ruth's life and legacy helped to solidify his status as an iconic figure in American sports and culture. Sam Levene, known for his nomination for Broadway's 1961 Tony Award for The Devil's Advocate, played a role in the movie. For actress Dorothea Kent, it was her final film appearance. The film's production was visited by Babe Ruth himself, who traveled from New York's Memorial Hospital despite his failing health, to be present for the world premiere at the Astor Theater. Unfortunately, the premiere proved too strenuous for Ruth, who suffered a relapse during the screening. The movie's premiere proceeds were donated to the Babe Ruth Foundation, a charity Ruth established to benefit American children. In March 1951, the film was successfully re-released in Japan, a country where Ruth had toured with the Yankees in the 1920s. The release was so popular that schools were closed in some areas to enable children to attend the screenings. The 1948 movie, The Babe Ruth Story, received mixed reviews from critics and audiences. The film is a biographical account of the legendary baseball player Babe Ruth, played by William Bendix. Some critics praised Bendix's performance, while others criticized it as overly sentimental and lacking in depth. Noted film critic Bosley Crowther of the New York Times wrote a scathing review, calling the film a baseball picture which is so preposterous and so nauseating that it leaves you limp. He criticized the script, direction, and acting, particularly Bendix's portrayal of Ruth. However, other reviewers were more positive. Variety magazine called the film a rousing, inspiring, and often funny tribute to Babe Ruth. They praised Bendix's performance, stating that he catches the spirit of Ruth so well that you can almost smell the beer and hot dogs. Despite the mixed reviews, the Babe Ruth Story was a box office success, thanks in large part to the enduring popularity of its subject. The film's financial success was a significant accomplishment for producer and star William Bendix, who invested his own money in the project. The Babe Ruth Story did not receive any major award nominations, which is not surprising given the critical reception. However, the film's legacy lies in its status as a cultural artifact, providing a glimpse into the popular perception of Babe Ruth and the early days of baseball. In conclusion, while the Babe Ruth Story was not a critical success, it was a financial one, and its legacy as a cultural artifact remains. The film's portrayal of Babe Ruth, while flawed, remains a testament to his enduring popularity and influence on the game of baseball. Filming for the Babe Ruth Story took place at Yankee Stadium just hours before a real game, with Babe Ruth himself making a brief appearance while ill. William Bendix, who played Ruth, shared a memory of Ruth's fondness for hot dogs and how young Bendix would fetch them for him. Claire Trevor, another actor in the film, is recognized for her appearance on the cover of the Electro Swing Revolution Vol. 3 CD. In the making of the Babe Ruth Story, the cast and crew faced various challenges and interesting experiences that added to the film's production. William Bendix, who played Babe Ruth, had to wear a specially designed fat suit to portray Ruth's heavyset physique. At times, the suit was so hot and uncomfortable that Bendix could only work for short periods before needing a break. Claire Trevor, who played Babe Ruth's wife, Claire Hodgson, was a well-known actress in her own right. However, she was initially hesitant to take on the role, fearing that it would be overshadowed by Bendix's portrayal of the famous baseball player. To ensure that her character was fleshed out, Trevor worked closely with the director, Roy Del Ruth, to develop Claire Hodgson's backstory and motivations. The film's production design team had the challenging task of recreating various iconic moments from Babe Ruth's career. One of the most memorable scenes in the movie is when Ruth hits his famous called shot home run during the 1932 World Series. To recreate this moment, the team built a replica of Wrigley Field's center field wall and bleachers, complete with the famous Babe Ruth's called shot sign. Despite the challenges, the cast and crew were able to create a compelling and entertaining film that captured Babe Ruth's larger-than-life personality and legendary career. The film's production was a testament to the hard work and dedication of everyone involved, resulting in a movie that continues to be cherished by baseball fans and film enthusiasts alike. Claire Trevor, one of the 22 Oscar-winning actresses hailing from New York, played a significant role in the 1948 movie, The Babe Ruth Story. Trevor's on-screen presence was remarkable, contributing to the film's overall success. On the other hand, Keith Brussell, who also appeared in the movie, faced challenges as a producer. His productions for CBS, including The Baileys of Balboa, The Cara Williams Show, and The Reporter, did not perform well, ultimately leading to the removal of CBS President James T. Aubrey. Moreover, Sam Levene, another actor in the film, has a notable biography written about him in Karen Burroughs Hansberry's book Bad Boys, The Actors of Film Noir. Levene's contributions to the world of film are still remembered and appreciated today. The Babe Ruth Story, released in 1948, holds a significant place in film history as one of the earliest biographical sports films. The movie's impact on future filmmaking is evident in the numerous biopic films that followed, focusing on the lives and achievements of notable figures in sports and other fields. The Babe Ruth Story was inspired by the life of baseball legend Babe Ruth and its success sparked interest in creating similar films that highlighted the personal and professional journeys of famous individuals. This trend has continued to the present day, with biographical films remaining a popular genre in contemporary cinema. Subsequent works inspired by the Babe Ruth story include movies like Pride of the Yankees, about baseball player Lou Gehrig, and more recent films such as The Pursuit of Happiness, focusing on the life of entrepreneur Chris Gardner. These films, like the Babe Ruth story, delve into the challenges and triumphs faced by their subjects, providing compelling narratives that resonate with audiences. In summary, the Babe Ruth story has left a lasting legacy in film history as a pioneering biographical sports film, paving the way for future filmmakers to explore the lives of notable figures through the cinematic medium. The movie's influence can be seen in numerous subsequent works, highlighting its importance in shaping the genre and continuing to inspire new stories to be told. Charles Bickford, known for his roles in Of Mice and Men, The Song of Bernadette, and Johnny Belinda, was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor 3 times. Interestingly, each time he was nominated, one of his female co-stars won the Oscar for Best Actress. On the other hand, Keith Purcell, who played Babe Ruth in the Babe Ruth story, is not as well known for his acting career as for his writing. He authored The Cannibals in 1968, which was inspired by his experiences as a CBS executive. These facts highlight the diverse backgrounds and accomplishments of the two actors, with Bickford's notable nominations and Purcell's foray into writing. Ben Weldon, a familiar face in many films, was never part of the Phantom Ship, despite occasional claims to the contrary. Actor William Bendix, who played Babe Ruth in the Babe Ruth story, had a personal connection to the baseball legend. As a young bat boy at Yankee Stadium during the early 1920s, Bendix saw Ruth hit over 100 home runs. Bendix's job ended after he fulfilled Ruth's request for 15 hot dogs and sodas before a game. With Ruth unable to play after overindulging, the Yankees lost the game. The Babe Ruth story premiered on July 26, 1948, with Ruth in attendance. He passed away just 21 days later, on August 16, 1948. Due to the rush to release the film while Ruth was still alive, the movie ended shortly after his death, 3 weeks before the theatrical release date on September 6, 1948. Ben Weldon, known for his appearance in Phantom Ship in 1935, was mistakenly associated with the 1936 film The Phantom Ship, which is a cartoon. In the Babe Ruth story, he can be seen in a notable role. To capture the essence of baseball games, a replica of Yankee Stadium was constructed at the Enterprise Studios. This setup allowed for close-up shots at the plate, on the mound, and at the bases, as well as dugout and crowd scenes. As for Lee Miller, the Babe Ruth story marked his film debut, launching his career in the industry. William Bendix, known for his work with Hal Roach's company, was personally selected by Babe Ruth to play him in the film. Bendix's co-star, Charles Bickford, was billed as Charles of Bickford early in his career, with he standing for Ambrose. Another actor in the film, Frank Wilcox, appeared in 3 Best Picture Academy Award winners' Gentleman's Agreement, All the King's Men, and The Greatest Show on Earth. These actors brought to life the story of one of baseball's most legendary figures. Have you seen the 1948 movie, The Babe Ruth Story? If so, we'd love to hear about your experiences and memories related to this classic film. Whether it brought back memories of watching baseball with your family or introduced you to the legendary Babe Ruth for the first time, your perspective is valuable to us. Perhaps you were inspired by Ruth's determination and perseverance, or simply enjoyed the entertaining storytelling. Whatever your thoughts, we'd love to hear them. By sharing your stories, you can help create a vibrant community of film lovers and sports enthusiasts. So, don't be shy. Share your memories and thoughts with us and engage with others by liking and sharing their posts. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more cinematic explorations and discussions. We can't wait to hear from you.